What's up, guys? My name is Mike Fallat. I am known as the Book Pro on YouTube, but if you look into anything I put out there, I own a company called Dream Starters Publishing. We help entrepreneurs all over the world write books in a very short amount of time, and then we show them how to use it as a marketing tool for their business. The goal of a business is to become financially successful, and a book and a great system with a great funnel, with a great story will do a lot, but there are a lot of habits to millionaires. And that's what this video is about, teaching you the habits of a millionaire. Number 17, they never give up. Kind of goes hand in hand, right? People who never give up usually get what they want. In one of the other videos I put out, it says that the average entrepreneur will fail 3.5 times before they become a millionaire. I started a business 4 different times, all failures. My 5th one succeeded. So if you can never give up, you're going to win this thing. Number 16, they seek feedback. Most people shy away from criticism. The millionaires out there, the ones who make it, they go after it. They find the criticism, and they try to figure out what they could do better. What are people saying about them so they can counteract? If you understand what people are saying, it might give you a perspective. It might give you an advantage. Number 15, they dedicate 15 to 30 minutes a day to just thinking. If you know that you have something to do and you're able to analyze your life and you know how you could put things together and think it through every day, they call it critical thinking. They just don't go with the motions of the world. They think outside the box. They sit down and they analyze their life and maybe some moves, almost like a chess game. You just spend time up here by yourself, maybe yoga, maybe with a book. Maybe on a run. That's what I like to do. I like to do some critical thinking while I'm on a run. Just think about how I'm going to respond, what I want to do, where I'm going, who do I want to become. 15 to 30 minutes per day, every day, is a characteristic and a habit of a millionaire. So make sure you spend time for you. Number 14, they practice good etiquette. I mean, remembering birthdays, remembering weddings, remembering people's names, dressing properly. If you can practice just being a good person and thinking things through when you're talking to people and knowing that you are just a human out there just trying to figure out your life and being nice to others, that's it. You tip well, you treat people fairly, and you don't just think about you. You think about them. You practice good etiquette in society. It's going to help you stand out in this world. It's going to create good karma too. And if you can increase your value as a human being, my God, you're going to get the right people in your life. Number 13, they don't follow the herd. Oh, I like this one. If you don't follow the herd, you can basically do whatever is good for you and your business. If you were going to follow this herd off the cliff, bad news. There's a lot of people out there who are just following orders right now. The people who follow orders without questioning things, it's not going to be a good life. You got to question everything. You got to question intentions. You got to question other people's ideas for your business. Question it all. If someone's telling you something, you got to get to the bottom of why. Who gave them that information? And if you follow the herd, chances are you're going to get slaughtered. Stay away from that. Number 12, they're positive. Come on. Who doesn't know this? Most successful people are positive. And it's not because they're not positive because they're successful. They become successful because they're positive. Great people enter their life. Things start to work out. They figure things out on the fly because they know it's going to work out. They have a way of looking at bad things in this world and figuring out a way around it, or maybe using it to get them to the next level. Being positive is a skill set you can start to work on right now. It's all about your attitude. And if you have a strong attitude, my God, you're going to be able to stand above the rest. It's so much easier to be a negative person that if you have this skill set of turning the negative into a positive, it's going to allow you to wake up and just tackle the day. It's going to be that defining edge in your tool set that gets people to want to be in your life. They're going to want to include you in a bunch of games. They're going to want to invite you into this business. They're going to want you to be on their team. Positive mindset will do that. Number 10. Let's get into number 10. Or no, it's number 11. Sorry about that. They help others succeed. Great habit of a millionaire is someone who helps others become successful. Who wants to be the only millionaire or the only successful person in their circle? That would be a nightmare. You couldn't do stuff with them because everything costs money. So if you are successful, if you want to be a millionaire, the way you do things, you help others get to where they want to go. That's the key. Be of service. Millionaires understand that if you help other people succeed, you can have anything you want in this world. Be of service, and then you will attract not only people who are looking for that next move, but you could be the one. You could be the mentor. You could be the Mr. Miyagi that gets them there. You'll be rewarded financially, spiritually, in many other ways. Help others succeed. Number 10, they find and check in with mentors. I would not be here if I didn't have a mentor. I've had a few mentors in my life, but if you are able to figure out someone who's a little bit further along and figure out how they got there, you take those nuggets of information and you apply it to your life, you'll get there. You have to be a mentor for others, but if you have a mentor in your life and many mentors, you'll figure out how to get in better shape. You'll figure out how to save money. You'll figure out how to invest money. Some people are already down the line. Figure out how they got there. Take as much information. Ask them the questions that you want to ask, and they'll give you the answers. It's almost like a cheat code. You get the right mentors in your life, it's game over. So find mentors and never try to do it on your own. Number 9, they have multiple sources of income. They always say the average millionaire has 7 sources of income. If you really look into it, those 7 sources of income, probably many that are included in that. So there's another little video I put out there talking about the facts of a millionaire. They usually are involved with 17 different businesses or revenue streams or ideas. And then the 18th one is the number on average that puts them over the threshold of being a millionaire. So just think about it. You need many sources of income. A lot of people are out there, get a job, and that's it. One income stream every month. Imagine what happens if that goes away. You got to have multiple sources. Number 8, they get up early. This is something I struggle with because I try to get sleep, which number 7 is all about sleep. I am a night owl. I usually work very late, and then I usually get up probably right around 7, 8 in the morning. I wish I could get up at like 4 or 5 and just feel as good as I do when I get up at 7 or 8. However, I'm just not there. I used to do that. It burned me out. I maybe have to fix this if I want to become the ultra rich in this world. But right now, I'm all focused on sleep, feeling good, waking up in a healthy manner, and just ready to tackle the day. And that's what number 7 is. They sleep at least 7 hours a night. I think sleep is crucial. I think it's so important to your success. I think it's really like the determining factor to your mood, to how you handle things. If you start off in a happy mood, chances are you're going to be happier throughout the day. It's not all the time. It's not every case like that, but good Lord, if you can start to get sleep and you feel good when you wake up, you're going to feel good throughout the day. So millionaires, most of them get 7 hours a night. Remember that. Number 6, they pursue their own goals. How many people out there don't even know what their goals are? I started to write down my goals and put it in my wallet and look at it consistently. At least 3 goals that I want to accomplish within the next coming months. Maybe you don't look at 10 years, but you can start to put goal sheets in your wallet, in your car, in your bathroom of what you want to accomplish. They pursue their own goals. It says pursuing your own dreams and goals creates the greatest long-term happiness and results in the greatest accumulation of wealth. Passion makes work fun. If you know where you're going, it's going to be fun to get there every day. You're going to know if you're winning or losing. Jordan Peterson, a great author and clinical psychologist, always talks about that if you don't know if you're winning or losing on a day-to-day basis, you're going to be in a state of uncertainty. And that is what's going to kill your momentum. You don't know where you're at. You don't know what steps to take. You don't know where you're going. You got to know what the ideal situation is. If you can figure that out, you're going to be ahead of the game. They pursue their own goals, and you should too. Number 5, they practice dream setting. God, with our name being Dream Starters Publishing, this just fits perfectly. Dream setting. This is about being that kid again. What do you want to do in your life? Think about those big dreams, big goals. But dream setting is in like, what would it be like to drive that car? What would it be like to date that person? Dream setting is crucial. It opens up parts of your brain that allow you to maybe start putting things in there that, when I was a kid, I used to dream about this. Or whenever I was with this person, we talked about the possibilities. It opens up this state of wonder, this curiosity, and it prepares you for the adventure. The heart, the average person probably let go of all the adventures. But the people who are successful, they prepare for the adventure because the human heart craves it. And if you close the door on adventure, you're going to pay for it someday, somehow. I know that. Number 4, they volunteer. They're very charitable. I've worked with many millionaires. You find out that they're extremely charitable with their money, with their time, with their energy, with their thoughts. They help a lot of people out financially, but they're charitable because sometimes they just donate money because they don't have the time to go in and help out directly. They donate money because that charity needs the money. And there's a lot of stuff you can talk to entrepreneurs about when it comes to the spiritual side. Maybe there is something that to those who have everything, more is given. And if you take whatever you're given and you help others get there, maybe the universe rewards you. Maybe God rewards you. Maybe some type of energy form rewards you because the energy that you're able to take or the finances you're able to take directly is being used for good. And if you think about it in the terms of the whole entire planet, if you find the people who are the most charitable, the most giving, wouldn't you want them to get the money? Because they're able to help so many more people. The average millionaire out there, habit is that they volunteer and they're charitable as hell. And they give their time. They give their strengths. They give their powers. They give their seeds. Jim Rohn always talks about you take your seed to the marketplace, not your need. And if you are a charismatic person, or if you're a great writer, if you're a great speaker, if you're someone of significance, man, you can really help a lot of people out with your likeness, with your brand, with your business. So volunteer, be charitable. It'll change everything. Number 3, they hang out with other successful people. This goes hand in hand. If you could think of the book Think and Grow Rich, what's he talk about? The power of the mastermind. All right. If you get around other very successful people, then all of a sudden you start to think like them. All of a sudden your beliefs come from them. And you are able to borrow maybe beliefs for a while and apply it to your own life. And then all of a sudden you start to see the results. And then all of a sudden other people see you become successful. So now your circle levels up because other people have faith in you. And all around you, you have extremely successful people. Spiritually, mentally, physically, it all starts to click. You are the product of who you surround yourself with. I created a company called Inner Circle. A bunch of Patreon entrepreneurs get together. We speak about great things. We talk on the same wavelength. Other people make moves. You see them make moves. You see the power of it. It's momentum. It's energy. Everybody's transferring it. If you are in a bad room, in a bad relationship, surrounded by negative thinkers, you're going to be the product of that. Surround yourself with high-level individuals, readers, people who protect their mind. They are the guardians of their brain, and they want to accomplish great things in this life. Get around people like that, your life will change. Number 2, they exercise. They take care of their body. We talked about sleep before, but if you start to take care of your body, you're going to have energy. Those who feel good, or those who look good, will feel good. Those people who feel good are going to have the energy to battle through the difficult days. They have the ability to stay on this journey for as long as it takes. Exercise. It says 76% of the rich and wealthy Exercise at least 30 minutes a day. At least 30 minutes a day. I try to do 45 to 50 minutes, but you got to take care of your brain. It says exercise also increases the production of glucose. Glucose is brain fuel. The more fuel you feed your brain, the more it grows and the smarter you become. And number one is my favorite, since we are a book company, but they all read. The average millionaire reads 2 books per month. The average American family who's struggling with money hasn't even read a book all last year. If you could sit down, read 2 books a month, but the average reads 30 minutes per day. So if you're a millionaire out there and you know how much you read and you know how significant that is to your growth. But if you're out there and you want to become a millionaire, you got to protect your mind. You got to feed it with the right stuff. You got to start to read. Feed your mind with the right information and your actions start to adjust also. Reading changed my life. I started reading Rich Dad, Poor Dad years ago, and I was never the same. I still can't believe the school system never gave me these self-development books. And that's the key, you guys. Millionaires read self-development books, history books, true stories, stuff that they can take and apply to their business or their life. So if you do that, you're going to be ahead of the game, and you're going to be well on your way to becoming a millionaire.